Hey, it's Audeyah. Welcome to 12 Days of Vlogmas. Today is day 8. These are products that I bought that I haven't had the opportunity to unbox. Let's go ahead and see what I bought. This first bag is from Macy's, and right at the top of it is this bad boy right here. This is the 𝕊𝕐𝕏 cleansing oil, and although I'm using the Shiseido one, once that is finished, I'm gonna open that one. Because of course, holiday season, I picked up the NCLA Beauty Balm Babe, and these are peppermint swirl lip balm and scrub. $10. Honestly, cannot complain. This is a light color, and it does smell like the peppermint. When I bought this, I wanted to do a comparison video of sorts, given that Laneige had come out with their collection, but honestly, I feel like there will be a very drastic difference between what these two products feel like. And then of course, Laneige does specialize in lip products. However, this one has a lip scrub, so to me that kind of gives CLA a bit of an advantage. And of course, you can't beat the price of $10. Let's move on. Another NCLA duo. So this one is Mary Berry Rose. This one is an even lighter pink. I would go as far as to say the other shade was more mauve because the actual box of it is red. So in my opinion, this one smells almost like strawberry, but in a very artificial way. It doesn't seem as authentic as the peppermint one does. Maybe because the scent is milder, it doesn't really hit you in the face. I'm trying to see if it tells me what exactly the berry is, but for the moment it does not specify. So I don't really know. 𝕊𝕐𝕏. Y'all know I love the lip mask. I got a thing for some juicy lips. So this one is the lip balm and lip mask, and the lip mask is in, it has an acai and vanilla. I'm pretty sure this is just the holiday version to the one I already own, so I'm not even gonna bother to open it. I did replenish my vitamin C cream from Mary Berry because I was pretty much out. And this one, I'm so excited. So basically, you may or may not know this, but I have desired to own this palette for about a year. Came with a, I want to say full-size lip liner. This is the shade Hazelnut. Now, Hazelnut might be a good eyeliner, but Hazelnut would not be the best option for lip liner on my skin tone because you can barely see it. It's basically like a mauve shade, and I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just not for me. Then I also have the Lip Velvet in Peachy Nude, which I feel like honestly I would have to make this work. However, I do give credit to the fact that the lip applicator is pretty nice. So honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. It is a very good color from what I can see so far. But this palette right here, let's go ahead and open her. Let's go ahead and talk about her, because when I saw that this came as a holiday set, for some reason I could quicker justify paying, I want to say this was like $65. I could quicker justify paying $65 for 3 items than I could paying $55 for 1 item. I like the fact that even though it came in a set, it's still individually wrapped. However, it's challenging me just a little bit, so bear with me while I open this. So this is the palette. As you can see, it's very gorgeous. I love the color story and I cannot wait to play with it. So I will be saving my exact thoughts and review for when I actually open the palette. Like, I'll be swatching it and doing all this nice stuff, but at least, you know, I broken the ice and I made it easy for me. So let's just say the impulse section had me in a chokehold, because I also purchased another eyeshadow palette, and this one is from Too Faced. This one is the Apple in Love eyeshadow palette, and when I tell y'all this is such a good palette, believe me, I have used this before doing a makeover with it, and it is so gorgeous. Basically, this shade right here, which is Candy Apple, as well as the shimmery shades, in playing with the palette on a client, I was able to figure out that I actually really liked it, and so it basically validated my purchase. My next purchase was shipped to me from the MAC store, and these palettes, when you see them, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to give you my actual thoughts on these. I'm not a cream eyeshadow girly, however, the MAC Pro eye palettes really do something to me. I don't know what it is specifically, but it really works for me. So this reminds you of something, doesn't it? It reminds you of like a color corrector type palette, and it also reminds you of those MAC shadows, not shadows, it reminds you of the MAC concealer palette. So while I'm not actually going to be using this for color correction, this one is called the Social Climber, and it is their 6-pan pro eye palette. Now, it's a MAC product, it's a cream. 9 times out of 10 you can do whatever you want with the product, but I was so excited when I purchased this that I'm mad at myself for not following through and doing videos on them. But even though it's technically out of fall season, I'm still going to make a video, whether individually or collectively. So this one is the Bad Gal, and this color story right here, oh my gosh, when I tell you, I feel like a kid in a candy store, because as you can see from my nails and the color of my room, I love greens and blues. I've been convinced for the longest time that pink was my favorite color, but now that I'm observing the things around me, it turns out green might actually be my favorite color. However, I can't really compromise on pink, so I don't know. Anyway, so last palette I have from this particular purchase is called The Romantic. Now this is the reason I even went out of my way to find these and order them, and you can only get this at the store, the MAC Pro store, or like MAC freestanding stores. This is it right here. So as you can see, these are like berry shades, so I think this will work nicely for like a Christmas look, nicely for Valentine's, whatever the seasonal colors are that would require your pinks, your berries. This would be the best eyeshadow palette for that. So I mean, this is going to be a very brief video because I'm not really getting too in depth with a lot of these, but most of these are honestly repurchases, and the majority of these are like things I'm trying out for the first time. Another purchase from Macy's that I did, this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder, and something about this particular shade was, I've been using Deep Peach, and while I really love it, I don't feel like it brightens my face in the way that I want to do it in my head. So I'm very excited to try this. Yeah, very excited. And then from my product empties video, I did not mention that I finished the cleanser that I was using in my weekly vlog videos. I might have, but I didn't actually declutter it, even though it's literally like 2 knocks empty. But this is the Elemis Superfood Cleanser facial wash, and I remember mentioning in my empties video that I love face washes that do something or like serve a purpose. To me, this is a good morning face wash. If you're feeling a little fatigued, I feel like it really has a good effect of making you feel very lively. So I love using this, especially in the mornings, and it was only one, so I figured that means something for me. When these came on online, I am so mad that I did not get to get them right away, but look at these bad boys. First of all, this to me is like a dupe to the Fenty Fuchsia Flex. I have never seen a shade look like this before. And then of course, if you're gonna go big, you might as well just, you know, complete it. I do think it comes in a different color. I just can't remember what that other color was. But this shade is called Bring the Bling. Then this orange one is called Pricey. And then we also have Big Spender. So cannot wait to add these to my collection. Well, can't wait to use them because I mean they're clearly part of the collection already. I'm gonna give you my first impression swatch. So as you can see with this one, I put on the flash so you can see a little better. That way some light is coming from this way. But anyway, this is what the shade Bring the Bling looks like. Very sheer. Doesn't have the base, but I'm pretty sure if I layer it better, it has it. But from what I could see, it has pink, or should I say like fuchsia purplish with gold glitter. Next, we have Pricey. And let's watch her. So yeah, she's true to color. She has that peachy kind of base with the same kind of glitter mix. So I think what makes these unique is the actual mix of glitter that they have inside of it. And when I'm finished watching this last shade, I'm gonna actually try out and see if it has that grainy glitter texture. So now this one is Big Spender. And it's not as dupey as I thought, but it's pretty close to what Fuchsia Flex from Fenty Beauty looks like. It does have the same base, all three of them do. And now I'm just gonna feel. I can't actually feel the grain of glitter, which is a really good thing. It's a really good thing. This is the NYX Vivid Matte Liquid Liner. And I do believe that they did have a liner previously, and this was the one that came to replace it. So I am very excited to whip it out because it's been a while since I've used a liquid liner that was not a pen. So let's see how that plays out for you. But this is essentially the entire haul that I have for you today. If you guys have any questions about any of the products I used, be sure to let me know down below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Stay tuned because tomorrow my Christmas vlog is going up. And while I didn't do too much, I definitely had a really good time. So stay tuned and see what I have to offer. Bye!